if you are thinking of selling a very saturated product, right, in a very saturated market where tons of people are already selling the same thing, right, and you want to find your edge, you want to find who to sell the product to, right, this is the video for you. I'm going to share with you a quick story as well together in this video on how you can actually sell anything, even though it's very common, people can find it anywhere, how you can actually sell it to people effectively and still make a high and insane profit margin on your product, right? So let me go to my story first and give you guys the example. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this is the product that I actually bought last week, okay, when I was in Kuala Lumpur, right? I was trying to take a photo here, okay, and you guys probably already know why I bought it, right? So I actually went there with my girlfriend last weekend, okay, just to take some nice photos of the building over here to the few twin towers, right? And here's what happened, right? We were trying to take photos with our phone, you know, like just like normal tourists, we don't bring like fancy cameras, just trying to take out photos with our phone, you know, snap, right? iPhone XS, you know, pretty good camera, just that doesn't have wide angle lens, right? And the problem that we run into is that we take photos similar to something like this, right? Like this, right? We can't get the full twin tower inside the photo, right? Why? Because our phone doesn't have wide angle lens and we can't take good photos, right? And so there's actually a guy that approached us to ask us to try out this wide angle lens, right? We clip it onto our phone, we took pretty nice photos, blah blah blah. He didn't come off as like a salesman. Hey, you want to buy this wide angle lens? Help me take photo. None of that. He was just like, hey, try this on. It can help you take the nice photos of the twin towers, right? And we tried it on. He helped us took a few photos, and afterwards he told us that hey, he's actually selling this wide angle lens, right, to people who want to take photos of the twin tower, right? And blah blah blah. And then he went on to his sales page to like, hey, yeah, it's pretty good, you know, you can use this anywhere when you travel next time, right? You come here once in a while, you know, twin tower, you know, take a nice photo before you go back, blah blah blah. Don't miss out on the opportunity. The next time you can actually bring this out to wherever, right? Other country you travel, you can also use this wide angle lens, right? So basically his sales pitch was, he already took the photo for us, right? We don't really need to buy the lens, right? But he's such a nice person, right? He's like a very, very nice salesman, right? He took the photo for us, he showed us the photos, he told us that he's actually selling this. If you want to buy, let him know, no pressure. If you don't want, it's fine, right? And I actually kind of bought into that idea, right? Because he's such a nice person. He's not pushy, right? It's not like those ads that you see online that are, hey, pushy, right? And but wait, that's not the main point, right? The main point is that I bought something that's so common, right? This kind of lens is like so many years ago you started seeing it already, those that you can clip on your phone, right? I actually still bought one from him at like 15 Singapore dollars, roughly around there, right? It's not very, very expensive, but he actually wanted to sell it at like maybe like 30, around 28 Singapore dollars, and I actually didn't. I actually negotiated down to the price. But here's the thing, right? How does he actually sell a product that is so saturated, you see it everywhere, but yet you'll still buy it at a high price even though you know that it's so much cheaper than you can get it outside, right? It's because he approached us at the right time and he approached us at the right moment. Right, so I'm going to share with you guys a quick sales funnel, okay, on how it actually works, right? So this is a typical sales funnel, right? I've got it somewhere online. Most of the sales funnel are pretty much the same, right? You see, awareness, discovery, evaluation, intent, purchase, right? So this is, let's just talk on the purchase, right? When you do e-commerce online, if you most of the people, they can only purchase, right? We'll cover the loyalty and remarketing in the future if there's any need to in the future. But let's say this is the stage, right? He knows that this place, okay, in his target audience, right, the target audience who will buy a lens, right, it's not people who will shop online and buy a lens, right? It's already so common, right? The people who will buy a lens is those who are at the twin towers, right? They're trying to take a photo, they can't take a good photo, they are a good prospect and a good lead, right? So awareness and discovery, they are good qualifying leads to prospect, right? Because people travel so far, right? It's a touristy area. People go there as tourists, okay, just to take photos of that place, right? They don't want to return home with no photos of their trip, right? They want to take a nice photo of the twin tower before they go home, right? And although that they know that this product that you are selling do exist outside online in other stores, right? They don't have time to buy it, right? They don't have time to say, hey, I want to order online now, and then next day I will come back to take this photo, right? They want it right there and then, right? Because some of them might be going back the next day, right? Some of them might have other plans when traveling the next day, and some of them, they just don't want to spend the extra money or extra time looking for this in the other country when they can actually enjoy themselves and travel, right? So this is a very, very strong qualifying and target lead already. Tourist in the area who's trying to take a photo but can't, right? And he actually made an offer, okay, and he actually started to ask, right? So again, if you guys don't get anything from this, it is to qualify your leads, right? Make sure that your leads and the people that you're talking to, the people that you're targeting your ads to, are the right group of people, right? Because if you actually target the right group of people, right, you can actually sell things amazingly well at an amazing profit margin. Just like the camera lens, right? This camera lens, right? It's very common, you know, it's very common out there. You can find it almost anywhere, right? But why do we actually buy it from him? Because we actually need it at that point of time, right? We actually need this camera lens, right? So same thing with any product, right? Let's say you sell a phone case, example, you sell a phone case, right? Why would actually someone buy a phone case if they actually already have one, right? They actually have a phone case. Why do they actually need to have one, right? Find a reason out there. It can be, you know, they're on a hiking trip, right? You want them to protect their phone even further, right? So you target hikers, right? You sell the phone case, the rugged phone case, to hikers, right? Because they are the ones that will go out there and bring their phone to this kind of dangerous trips where they can drop their phone on the rock, etc., etc., you know. And this is what will actually protect their phone, right? So sell the right thing to the right group of people, and this is how you can actually sell anything anywhere in a very saturated market, and you can still make a lot of money doing it, right? You can even mark up the price. Last point, you can even mark up the price, right? Because people do actually need it at a point of time. Example like this camera lens, right? They actually need the camera lens before they go home, right? They want to take the picture right then, right? And you can actually sell to them at a higher price because you know that the customers need you more than you need the customers, right? They want to take the photo right there. They don't want to miss out. They travel so far from whichever country they are from just to take this photo. They need the wide angle lens from you more than you need the money from them, right? You can actually mark up the price and make a lot of money selling at using this strategy. So that's it. I hope you guys understand what my point today, and I'll see you guys shortly in another video. Bye bye.